Welcome everyone to our Sixth Form Assembly for the week commencing the 4th of May. I hope everyone had a relaxing and enjoyable bank holiday weekend. Now I want to start by reminding everyone of the WJC blended learning resources that they've produced to help students prepare for the learning tasks. These can be found on their resources website, and you can search for the subject and the qualification you're studying, and they have a range of resources to help and support you. These will include videos, these will include practice questions, and these also will include knowledge organisers to help you get the main points of the different topics you're studying. So for example, here is a psychology resource, and it's broken down into key parts of a topic, and you can click on these to find information and practice questions. And then here's another example of a knowledge organizer that's been produced for chemistry, where it picks out key information and summarizes the key points from each point on the specification. So this is another sort of resource that will help you. Also look out for the exam walkthroughs that the WJC have prepared. These are PowerPoints where you can work through past paper questions and listen to examiners talking you through how best to answer the questions. So these are available for a number of subjects as well. Now I want to remind our Year 13 students that Student Finance Wales have opened their applications for student finance this year. So if you want to make an application because you've applied to university, go onto the Student Finance website and they'll start accepting applications. The website also has a range of information there to help you and support you. In addition to this, Student Finance Wales have made a really good video to help you with every part of a Student Finance Wales application, and we've put this video on our YouTube channel. Now the 10th of June is a very important date for anyone who's applied to university this year, and this is because if you've received all your decisions, so in other words offers or rejections from universities by the 20th of May, and the majority of students will have had all their decisions by the 20th of May, students must reply by the 10th of June. And that means you have to select a firm choice and an insurance choice. And the firm choice will be the university you decide that you want to go to. And your insurance choice will be the university that comes into play if you don't achieve the grades for your firm choice. So for example, if your firm choice is Bristol University and it's 3A grades, if you get your 3A grades, you will get a place at Bristol. If you miss those grades and Bristol decide not to take you, then you will have an insurance choice that you select at this time. And your insurance choice only exists if you don't have your firm choice. You can't pick two universities and say you're going to decide on the day which one you're going to go to. You have a firm choice and an insurance choice. And your insurance choice should be lower grades than your firm choice, because this only comes into play if you don't achieve the grades for your firm choice. So I just want to remind everyone of the plan for this half term. So there are 7 weeks in this half term, and the first 6 weeks of these will be devoted to learning tasks, and week 7 is being used by teachers to moderate these learning tasks and standardize and enter data for these learning tasks. And then after half term, the first week after half term, the plan is for you to have a centre determined grade report, and you should have that by the 11th of June. Now if you're a student who's unhappy with any of your grades, there is an appeals procedure. So you would make your appeal by the 15th of June. This will then be considered by our senior management team, and if your appeal is successful, your grade will go up. If it's not successful, it will remain unchanged, and marks are then submitted to the WJC by the 2nd of July. Now A-level results day and AS results day is the 10th of August this year. Now as a school, we're unable to give you more detailed information about how appeals will work, because this is currently being reviewed by Qualifications Wales. Last week, Qualifications Wales, which is the governing body which oversees the exam process, they met with head teachers and they met with the WJC, and they decided it was necessary for them to review the appeals procedures they put in place. So when that information is released, we will make you aware of this information. So that's why we can't give you any more details about this. Now, last week we had information from the Welsh Government about leaving dates, and Year 13 students' last day will be Friday the 28th of May. Now, the end of term for Year 12 will be Friday the 16th of July, and this half term you're undertaking learning tasks. Year 12 and Year 13 are doing learning tasks, and after half term Year 12 will be finishing content in lessons of the Year 12 course and getting a taste of Year 13 subject content. And this will inform your choice of what subjects to carry forward into Year 13, and will also be taking you off timetable for careers support and UCAS support and to complete Welsh back tasks. So the plan for after half term Year 12 is for you to have 3 weeks of lessons in your subjects, and then you'll be taken off timetable to complete key elements of the Welsh back. So for example, you'll spend time coming up with a draft of your individual project, and you'll also undertake activities for your enterprise and employability challenge. We'll be taking you off timetable for several days after half term to help you with apprenticeships and UCAS applications, and we'll also be giving you and your parents the opportunity to attend a number of careers talks from organisations and universities to help you prepare for your next steps after leaving Sixth Form. So I just want to remind everyone of the entry requirements for Year 13. Now, we require all Year 12 Welsh back work to be completed to at least a pass standard. So that's global and any work that you do on enterprise and employability. And also we need a draft of your individual project, and that must be to at least a pass standard. That's why we'll be taking you off timetable for 3 weeks to make sure that you've completed all your Year 12 Welsh back work. No students will be allowed into Year 13 without that work being completed. Now, alongside the Welsh Baccalaureate, you need at least 2 other subjects to study in Year 13. So therefore, you must complete all Year 12 work in vocational subjects and be up to date if you're going to continue those subjects into Year 13. So if you're studying BTEC such as sport or applied science or business or IT, or vocational subjects such as food and criminology, all your Year 12 work must be completed to at least a pass standard. Now, if you're studying AS subjects, you need to grade in those subjects to be able to continue those into Year 13. So you must at least obtain an E grade in those AS qualifications this year for you to be able to continue those subjects. So we need you to have 2 subjects at least alongside the Welsh Baccalaureate to continue into Year 13. So I now want to move on to talk about events and resources to help Year 12 and Year 13 students with careers. So UCAS are still running their discovery events, and the last one for this academic year is the 5th of May, and it's an opportunity to attend a series of webinars and talks from universities and organisations that offer apprenticeships. You can discover how best to write a personal statement, or you can find out about student finance or apprenticeship opportunities for major companies. And the last one is the 5th of May, so please check your emails for this. Now, UK University and Apprenticeship Search are running another virtual fair on Wednesday the 16th of June, and these are full of interactive sessions. They contain webinars to help you with UCAS personal statements, choosing a course, clearing, degree apprenticeship, school leavers programs, etc. And this event is aimed at students from the north of England, Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales, and it will give you a wealth of information and allow you to chat to representatives from universities and organisations who offer courses and apprenticeships. So I would really recommend you making every effort to attend some of the sessions on this day. If you can't attend because you have lessons, what you can do is you can click on the website and you can watch recordings of all these sessions. So there's no excuse really. This is an excellent opportunity to find out more about university and employment options. Now, the same organisation, UK University and Apprenticeship Search, have a new website called Student Stream, which brings together video content from a range of different providers. It contains advice and expert knowledge from universities across the UK, and you can find out about UCAS personal statements, choosing courses, degree apprenticeships, student finance, open days, interview advice, etc. So please check out Student Stream. It's a fantastic resource. Now, there's lots of great opportunities for Year 12 and Year 13 students at the moment, and one such opportunity is this IBM Insight Evening, which has been sent to us by the organisation Young Professionals, which is a really good organisation for providing opportunities for students. And this event on the 13th of May, 5 till 6, gives you an opportunity to learn from senior technology and business leaders at IBM and see the different opportunities available and the work that IBM are involved with. So if you're a student who's interested in business or technology, this is a great event to attend because you'll find out about all the different school leavers opportunities that they have. You'll find out about work experience programs and summer insight days and gap year opportunities. So please check out details of this from your emails, and it takes place in May. Now, if you're a student who's interested in business and specifically areas such as property development, construction, architecture, interior design, this is another excellent event you might be interested in. It's from Young Professionals, and it's an insight to Berkeley Group St Edwards, which is a property and construction firm. Now, this event on Wednesday the 12th of May takes place between 5 and 6:30 p.m. and it's an excellent opportunity as this company is one of the UK's largest property and construction firms. So it's a fantastic opportunity to get involved with. So please check your emails for this. Now, if you want to find out more about the Young Professionals Network and the opportunities available, they have a new app which is for students. So it might be worth checking out. You can download the app and they will notify you of the latest opportunities. Now, I've mentioned previously about the Speakers for Schools platform, which is a great platform which gives lots and lots of opportunities for students trying to build links and connections with major companies. And they've started a virtual work experience platform. And Miss Jones has emailed Year 12 students in particular recently about this, but this is open to Year 12 and Year 13 students. And the virtual work experience platform offers great opportunities that you can apply for with major companies, and you can gain experience that will really enhance a CV and a personal statement. So I want to quickly show you the different sorts of opportunities available. So here is an opportunity from Reed Smith, which is an international law firm, and they have a virtual Insight Evening taking place on the 22nd of June. So this is a great opportunity to learn more about the legal profession and to develop a range of skills which will enhance a personal statement or a CV. Now, another event the students might be interested in is this Future Careers in Engineering event, and this takes place on the 25th of June, and it's from Sir Robert McAlpine, a major construction company. So again, this gives you an idea of the sorts of insight days and virtual work experience programs are available through this website. Now, if you're a student who's interested in apprenticeships, don't forget to check out the Careers Wales website where lots of apprenticeships are advertised. Here's an example of a digital marketing apprenticeship, and this has a closing date of the 10th of May. And if you're a Year 13 student who's looking for apprenticeship and is interested in marketing and advertising and working in businesses, this would be a good opportunity. So please check your emails for further details. Now, as I mentioned previously, the BBC have a range of opportunities, and many of these are local, based in Cardiff. And if you want to find out more about these, check out the BBC Careers page or follow the BBC Get In Twitter account, which will regularly advertise great opportunities. Now, the BBC currently have opportunities for students interested in finance, HR, broadcasting, journalism, law, management, marketing, production management, or the technical side of working at the BBC. So please check your emails and their careers and Twitter sites for further details. Now this week they've been advertising a journalism apprenticeship which starts in January 2022 and there's a salary of 21,216 or 25,776 if you go for one of the London apprenticeships, and this is a level 7 apprenticeship, so it's equivalent to a degree, and you will end up with a national qualification in journalism on completion of this. Now, one of the opportunities as part of this journalism apprenticeship is to work on the BBC Sport team. So if you're interested in sport journalism in particular, this is an excellent opportunity. And the scheme takes 2 years to complete and you will have a national qualification at the end. Another company to check out is Ernst Young because they have a number of apprenticeship opportunities available and these are ongoing. So here's an example of a level 7 business apprenticeship and you can see that you could undertake this in Bristol, which is not too far away, and they pay around £20,000 to £22,000 a year for students who are undertaking this apprenticeship. Now, another example of an opportunity that was advertised this week is the degree apprenticeship here in Digital User Experience and Technology Solutions, and this is from the NatWest Group. And it's an opportunity where you would be based in Bristol and you would earn £19,000 to £24,000 a year, and I've emailed details to all Year 13 students about this opportunity. Now, one final apprenticeship opportunity I want to mention is this consulting hire apprenticeship from KPMG. It's actually a 6-year program and you will gain qualifications from KPMG, and KPMG are involved with tax and law consulting, deal advisory, technology and engineering consulting, and they work with a number of businesses and they're a massive firm in this field. So please check your emails for details of how to apply for this. Now, as I said towards the beginning of this assembly, lots of universities are putting on events to support Year 12 and Year 13 students with university applications. For example, University of South Wales have a range of webinars on higher education and choosing courses and how to write personal statements, and these are all useful and students and parents can attend these. So I would recommend the events from University of South Wales, and they have a fantastic website as well where they have recordings of any talks that they make. Now, if you're a student who's interested in applying for Oxford or Cambridge University, there are lots of events taking place over the next few weeks to support you with applications. One such event is Q&A sessions being put on by Churchill College, and these are being put on by Richard Partington, the senior tutor, and Dr. Jonathan Padley, who's an admission tutor. And other members of the admission teams at Cambridge will also be there to support Year 12 students with applications and any questions that they may have. Now, these are taking place on the 5th of May, the 2nd of June and the 16th of June, and they're hour-and-a-half sessions, and please check your emails for details how to sign up for these. Now, if you're a Year 12 or Year 13 student interested in Oxford or Cambridge, I want to draw your attention to a website that's been set up called Inside Uni, and it's a student-led non-profit project aiming to make Oxford and Cambridge applications more accessible. It's a website that's recommended by Oxford and Cambridge, and it's a really good resource giving you guides for different subjects and interviews and application tests, etc. So please check out this website. I think it'd be really useful to you. Don't forget to check out the subject masterclasses that Cambridge University are offering. They're offering a range of masterclasses in May and June, so these are great for exploring subjects beyond what you would study at A-level. It's also worth checking out the individual college open days as well as the university open days. So for example, Christ College Cambridge Maths Department are running a Maths Online Open Day event where you can find out what it would be like to study mathematics at Cambridge. Now, a great resource for finding when these virtual open days are is a website called opendays.com. You can go on this website and it will give you a full list of all the different university open days taking place. So for example, this week we have open days from the University of Law, Brighton, Northumbria, London Met, etc. And you can basically go onto this website anytime and you can find out what's taking place, and then it will give you the direct links to sign up for these open days. So for example, if you're a student who's interested in the University of Exeter, you could go onto the opendays.com website and you could search for Exeter, and you could then find when these open days are taking place. And I've done that, and I can see that there's a series of online open days taking place from the 1st to the 4th of June. And then from this I can book my place, and it might be that I want to attend the general open day, or it might be that I want to attend open days for various faculties. So for example, I might be interested in humanities at Exeter, and there's a specific open day for that range of subjects. So as we come to the end of this assembly, I just want to remind everyone of our Radyr Sixth Form YouTube channel, which has a careers and university resources playlist, which is a great starting point for anyone thinking of either university options or apprenticeship options. Now I also want to remind everyone that we also have an assembly video playlist. So if you've missed any assemblies, you can go onto this playlist and you can watch them back, and you can look at all the different opportunities in your own time that I've been talking about through these assemblies. Now I hope everyone has a fantastic week. If there's any concerns or you're worried about anything in particular, you can talk to myself or a member of the Sixth Form team. You can also talk to your form tutors or your subject teachers, and we're here to help you and support you. Have a fantastic week everyone, and I hope all the learning tasks go well.